Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. So I was able to get 12 controllers out for the 5200, so that whole backlog is done until I only got two 5200 controllers, but those are ordered in like late-ish August. So before I dive back into building IntelliVision True 16 controllers, I got one returned back to me. And I see what's going on. I'm just trying to figure out. I don't think it's a systemic problem. It looks more like one of the actuators on the. I might have cut one of the actuators too short, and I'll show you what I mean. Let me blow this up a little bit. This is Armor Battle. It's a pretty decent game for. I wish my diagnostic cart worked on this machine. All right, so there's position 1. Is here it. I got too many clicks going. So here's position 2, position 3, 2, 3. It's a pretty decent here, and then position 4 is all right. Position 5. Let's go back to 4. Looks good. And then this is position 5. See, that should be hitting already. No, that's all right. 5 is there. Okay, 5, 6. 6 is decent. 5 to 6 is good. And this is 7. I see. Yeah, there one like there's 2. Well, it's coming off a little too early. You can see 5. Yeah, you see that should not be there. This should be. All right, so something's going on there. This. I see there's another skip there. Something to do with either one or two of the the switches over here are not hitting at the right time. So what's happening is it's seeing what it thinks. What happens is there's just 2 decks of this thing, and one deck is hitting too late, so it should be clicking right away, and it's not. So I gotta figure out what's going on here. I also had some ideas to make a slight improvement to the actuator of that second deck. So let's open this baby up and see what it looks like here. It has been hot in Chicago. Whew. And it's what, September 18th here, and it got to like 90 today. This is hot. Anyways, all right. So this guy, yeah, he's a nice modern design. Let me see what is going on. So this actuator hits. So it's the down. Let's see, yeah, it's rolling in funny. Yeah, I could see it. Alright. So I need to leave that actuator actually a little longer. It's hard to see. But on this deck of the... get some more light on it. Let's see. I'll show you what's going on here. So what's going on is, where should we see under the magnifier? Yeah, so that actuator is a little short by the look of it. So it's not coming in. Yeah, see, I'm getting the left actuator before that, so that's what's doing it. Alright, so actually need to come in a little sooner. You know, I need to 3D print a little different actuator. Let me see if I can get the camera over here so you can see what I'm looking at. It's kind of interesting. Alright, so maybe look down through the magnifier here. So it's, ooh, that was not a good sound. Alright. So it's kind of happening here. Let me see if I can get the light on. See that? Alright, so that's your normal, that's your, sorry. I'm pushing down so it hits the up, micro switch. You can't see from this angle, but the second deck I added is here. I don't know if I can get the angle right. Yeah, it's so hard to see. Let me get it with, I'll just get the camera closer. Extreme close-up. This is why you get manual focus cameras. I prefer manual focus. So, there we go. Get this out of the way. So I'm pushing down, which hits the up. And what's happening is, you see that I'm starting to come into, can I get even closer? Yeah, here we go. You can see here, this upper one should be, that click you're hearing is actually the right micro switch. Or is it the left one? Sorry, it's the left micro switch. And it, so what's happening is this one's hitting first. So yeah, I want to do something I've been meaning to do. Okay, so that's what's going on. Alright, so I would like to see, it rolls off just fine. That one's good, but coming in, it comes off of that too soon. That's what's screwing it up. So I'm almost thinking I need to move the, I wonder if I made a mistake on this one, and the one deck I have on here is incorrect. So I was trying a bunch of different combinations, and this might be my bad of I tried different variations, and I think I might have the wrong one in there. Let's see. The easiest is going to be to just replace the whole joystick, which is fine. I'm just a little fuzzled. I do want to take a look at this one. I have a sneaking suspicion that this upper restrictor is the wrong layout. So here, I'll show you what it looks like. So how it works is, I'm giving away all my secrets here. This is actually this deck here, so it's facing down like this. And what happens is, I've experimenting with these post placements here, and I might have accidentally shipped a bad one. I should really make sure I always print in a different color. I have so many lower restrictor plates. I don't really have many uppers right now, so I'm gonna have to see what this is. And I think that's what happened here. Was this restrictor was incorrect? Was the incorrect one, or if I need to? It looks like I need to move. By the look of it, just move these posts here. I'm gonna grab my stuff off the computer. These are already trimmed down to the right length. There's your micro switch, and these sit in here like so. So let's see. sitting? See, yeah, now I know I have the wrong one in there. The reason I know is this guy here, this actuator here is sitting slightly proud. You can see it. It's actually comes out a little bit from this surface here. It's really freaking hard to show, but if I run my little knife over here, I'm actually hitting this, and I can see here it's in just a little bit. Yeah, I could definitely see this is a good, almost a full millimeter in. Darn it. Okay, that's my bad. That is why no one else has really had an issue. So I was experimenting around, and that's my bad. That actuator's in the wrong. These posts here in the wrong place. So what happens is the actuator is too far in. Darn it. So now I gotta tear this apart, and well, what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna replace the entire joystick. I'll build up a new assembly, test it, make sure it works, and this will probably go into a reworked unit then. I haven't sold any reworks yet, but it shall be coming. What version is this? Okay, so this came to there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was playing with a couple micro versions here to figure out what the heck to do. The new version is going to be like 1.3 is going to be a little different internally than this guy, but it doesn't affect like how everything works. Just going to be a little bit different. But yeah, and this version is I usually use like little screw terminal blocks. This must be version 1.2. 1.1. Yeah, that's 1.1. Alright, so I got to replace the joystick on that one. And I had a pinched wire in here. That's not good. I'm going to be careful about that. Alright, I have to get some. Oh, that reminds me, I got to order sticky bases. I just ran out. Oh, in case you ever wonder why my joysticks feel nice and well weighted, it's because I add weights to it to give them a. So if it has the joystick on the left, I actually add weights to the right and balance it out, so it has really nice even balance in the hand. So okay, my bad, sorry. Now of course I'll test that out. So yeah, that sucks. Ugh. My bad. Shoot. I don't like making mistakes like that. All right, so I'm gonna get that fixed up, and then other things I'm working on is what else am I working on? I got that LT controller I really want to finish up. I need to start cutting some plastic. I got 7 orders for various IntelliVision controllers, so those are going to be built up shortly. These are always right. These are for these actually go down, and then this upper deck sits like that. So I gotta print out some fresh ones and make sure that these are right. I think I gotta check my 3D CAD file in a minute, make sure this is sitting in the right location. I have a sneaking suspicion when I rip that one apart, it's gonna be in the wrong spot. Just looking at the way the actuator is. Only other thing is maybe I'll try a test print. I'll probably bring these in not far. Maybe I'll bring it in like 0.5 millimeter, maybe 1 millimeter in, just so I have a little more that upper deck engages a little earlier. And the other thing I've been toying with is 3D printing a little different actuator shape. Because right now the problem I run into is these joysticks, these San Juan clones don't always come in with the most precise dimensioning. So what ends up happening is this, when this strikes the yeah, that's definitely what's happening. So what happens is the strike here is hits in a weird spot. It's interesting. On the back side, it's actually decent. I can see it. Weird. It's almost like it's off-centered. No, it's centered. Yeah, I gotta be more precise in my how long I trim the actuators too. Yeah, I'll have to get more precise about that, or either that, or just move the positioning over just a touch. Yeah, I'll see. That way I won't have to. No, I had to shorten it because it was too long. I'm talking to myself now. Too long of an engagement on there. So that's why I changed it in the first place. All right, so that's that. Rip that apart later. One thing I did want to make for myself was a little some way to, well, in electronics world it's called a spy. I want to look at what's when I do the different directions to verify what's what. So I wonder if pretty colors. It produces enough power. Quick experiment here with the old. I gotta cut into a cable. I realize I have no DB9 nails right now, so I'm gonna have to hack a cable real quick. Let's see if I can power the IntelliVision actually kicks out, if it's enough to light up a LED or not. If not, I'll make an externally powered one, which is no big deal. Let's see. What are you? Are you? Oh, I wrecked a cable. Okay, I gotta do this the old-fashioned way. In case you're wondering what the old-fashioned way is you have to use a knife. This looks a little out of focus. That just irritates me. There we go. So you carefully cut through the outer sleeve. One of these nights I really need to fix my my 2609. Actually, it probably works perfectly. I just want to mod it so I can take DB9s and replace the caps on there. So let's see. You are there. Let's do the same thing the other side. Hopefully this is not too boring for everyone. Kick that on. Gently cut the outer. It's easier when they have a shield, but there's no shield on this. Oh, I did have at least one person request a Sega Genesis controller. If I ever have any time left over on the CNC, I'll cut one. I mean, it's such a kind of a straightforward build. I probably should just get off my lazy butt and do it. Alright. Let's see what color they want. Let's see if they did brown for one. dog hates the beeps, so I'm just gonna go old school. Old school. I had this back in college. This is from '95, I think. Yeah, I had this back in college. So this is a Radio Shack brand, Micronta. Yeah. Yeah, made by Tandy. Leather goods company originally. Let's see. My guess is brown is going to be 1 or something else. Let's see. 1 should be either here. Yeah, hey, you got it right the first time. So brown is 1. Let's see if they did resistor color codes. Brown, red should be 2. Signs, you've been in electronics too long. You never have to look up resistor color codes because it's in your head. It should be red. Red is probably 2. Oops. Oh. Tricky. So red is actually over on 5. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to have to write this down. See if I remember this. Is that 1 or 5? Really weird if they did that. I can never remember these things. It's all flipped over. So, okay, so 1 is on the right. Oh, so it's actually 1 is over here. So 1 is red. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so 1 is red. And 5 is brown. That's an odd color choice. Let's see. Yeah, 5 is brown. I have to write this down. Alright, so I'm going to go mount this cable. So what I'm going to do is either, if the IntelliVision can drive enough power, I'll just have like basically a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9 LEDs on here. So I can go through the pin 5 is the ground. So the lines are actually held high, and when you close it, pulls the line low. So let's see if it's got enough oomph. If it doesn't, I'll just get a little 5-volt power supply and put some resistors in here and basically make a little busy box. You can see the different combinations. So yeah, fun times. All right, so I'm gonna finish opening this out. I think that's it for tonight. And so I'm going to go through and replace the joystick on there, test it out. And I'm going to, when I pull it apart, I want to see where those posts are at, because I have a sneaking suspicion I made a whoopsie doodle. So, yeah, they're prototypes, really. It's the first run, so give myself a little slack, but not really. And get that tested and shipped back out, and then I'm going to start cutting some plastic then. So if this one works out well, I'll just go print out some new 3D prints. I'm thinking modifying it just a little bit and going from there. Everyone, thank you for watching and have a great night.